Hello and welcome to my channel. You finally made it here. Congratulations. You and I, we made it to the place which will break through the limits of what's possible. I aim to impact 1 million lives in the next 5 years. Yes, you heard me. 1 million lives in the next 5 years. And yes, it's challenging, but what is life without a challenge, really? So why am I here? Okay, I'm here to challenge your status quo and inspire you to take action. So let me start a little bit about myself. So 8 years ago, I was a very normal, boring person in my comfort zone. I mean, I always knew I'm destined to do something great. And of course, the most natural way for me to do that was to excel in my education. And then I came to Germany, and anything, really, anything you can think of as a hurdle or a setback in life, I've had that. And I've had that for a number of years. So, for example, lack of finances, living alone, moving 16 times in less than 8 years, identity crisis, discrimination, verbal abuse, toxic relationships, staying stuck for more than 1 year, failing numerous times to finish off my master's. All of which, of course, had left me depressed for a number of years. So whatever it is, you name it, I have been there. And so I know and I understand how challenging it looks like and it feels like. Suddenly, I guess I was a minority. And that meant I had to listen to people tell me, I'm Egyptian, I cannot succeed, or I'm a Muslim and I wear a hijab, I'm restricted, I cannot succeed, or whatever it is that you want to think of. So you name it, I've heard it. And I believed that, and I let that in. I let that in, but a part of me was screaming all the time, this is not me, I shouldn't let anyone create my opportunities for me. And I have to say, I was only very lucky that I have had people believe around me otherwise, that I could do it, that I could show up, that I could keep standing tall. And yeah, like if I do that, if I consistently do that, good things will come my way. So believe it or not, it was very difficult, but I did show up. And even if it was very dark, which believe me, it did get really very dark, it taught me how to be authentic and how to show up. This has been my reason why I started getting into coaching, because I looked around me and I realized so many people forget or are scared or are having self-limiting beliefs to show up. I realized that so many people don't have the space to just be. And I decided to break through my fears and to be responsible. I am here to make a difference. I am here to create miracles. So I'm Egyptian, and allow me to share with you 2 personal stories in 2 pictures. First, I go home every time. I go to trips to downtown Cairo or go to a mall in Nasser City or something. And then I just keep looking at so many people whom, like their eyes say, we're totally stuck. We have no opportunities. We have no perspectives. You could see it in their eyes. You could see it in the way they talk. You could see it in the way they look. You could see it in their smile. And all they ever get to experience in their lives really is self-limiting beliefs. And that just breaks my heart. Now off to the second picture. In one of my volunteering trips to the outskirts of Giza, where pyramids are, I remember it was a few years ago, and I was standing in a place with what must have been like 70 kids, in a place where I breathed dust, like literally. And I remember thinking, what will those kids grow up to be like? If they have no education, if they have no belief they can do better, then how will they grow up to be? When, exactly when and what will it take to break through the scarcity? And I'm breaking through, and I am committed to making myself better every day, because there will come one day when I can create an impact in those lives. And if that's not one hell of a worthy cause to contribute in it with me, then what is really? Advice does not work because we need to flush our whole system of self-limiting beliefs to start seeing progress. We need someone to set the space for us to grow, to hold us accountable, and to believe that we can do things. And no one can do that in a session or 2. This is a journey that takes effort and time. It's a journey that requires bravery, commitment, and showing up. That's not so easy, is it? Well, it's definitely easier said than done. But the good thing is that when it's done, it really takes you places you have not even imagined or thought of before. So what happens when we don't show up? Well, I can tell you, we're like a car engine operating on 30 kilometers per hour. Even when this car engine can literally roar, we are stuck with less than what we deserve. Believe me so much, do you? Now I invite you to close your eyes and picture a car, your favorite car, that you were told you get to drive because it's yours. And then you go onto this road, it's beautiful, and you look around, there is sun, there is a shore, there are trees, there's a forest, or people smiling, or people on a picnic. There's just beautiful scenery around you. Good stuff are happening. But instead, you choose for someone else to drive your car. If you're shackled with your fears, you're not encouraged to step and drive your own car. So you let someone else in the driver's seat. At their speed level, they're just driving you along the way. And you just keep fighting with them. And you lose the beauty of your drive. Or it doesn't even have to be someone. Many times it's something. It's thoughts that we put in our head that is driving our car for us. Like that version of you that says you're not good enough, or you're a loser, or you don't deserve good stuff in life. Or you'll end up like the abusive people you met, or you're fulfilling your self-destructive prophecy, or I don't know. You will, instead of driving your own car, just keep fighting with yourself, pressing the brakes, having accidents, and of course not moving forward, and most definitely not enjoying the ride. So I invite you to look inside, to challenge yourself. Let me ask you this. How much are you driving your car every day? Why is that? It's because when taking action alone, you're not doing much more than just touching the tip of the iceberg. You need to wash away your current mindset, your belief system. You need to just be to invite something new. You need to be challenged. You need to get out of your comfort zone. And what do I do as a coach? I am committed to give you the space to grow. And when you work with me, I will provoke you to get the hell out of your comfort zone and status quo, that you will no longer feel stuck. Now, I'm passionate about giving people the space to transform and take it to the next level. I want to help you create a future that is worth waking up for every day. And I want to help create a future that is worth waking up for every day, for the so many kids, for the so many underprivileged people out there who don't have education, who don't have awareness, who don't currently have the opportunity. Because I know it's only a matter of time before I get to create an opportunity for them too.